Yeah, it's live.
We're live. We're live. Hey, we're live. Hey. All right, we're live.
I'm not getting the notification yet, so I can't tell.
Say who?
I can't. I haven't gotten the notification yet, so I can't even see it.
Oh, okay. No, YouTube isn't going yet.
See part 2 in the morning.
There we go. YouTube's
There
going.
it is. Yeah.
There we go. It went. It's buffering. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and.
I see 3 rugrats in the audience.
3 rugrats.
One's me, one's you, and probably KJ. Hi, KJ.
Oh, okay. What is up with this? KJ, he called you a rugrat. What is up with this?
I just said rugrats in the audience.
You said yeah, me, you, and KJ is what you said. KJ, he called you a rugrat. You're gonna put up right away. Put him in timeout.
Man, you're feisty.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hi record crate. Amy. Oh my god. Just me, Kathy. Wow. Wow. I know who got me fired up. I don't know. James did. Oh my goodness. And KJ had no comment on that. Oh, maybe she did. Oh, okay. She looks like she got her hand up on her face. It looks like with that emoji. Okay.
Yeah, she put a face.
Oh my goodness. No.
Yeah, I saw. Hi, Kathy. I saw Kathy earlier, and I asked her. I said, "Kathy, what the hell?" I was expecting a video, but
oh yeah, Kathy, we're gonna have to do something with that. That was false advertisement there. No video on Sunday.
She gave an explanation. There was a business decision that needed to be made, and the demographics and all that, and the analytics.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Kathy. Okay.
Wednesday, so I gave her a pass myself.
Okay.
You want to give her a pass, but yeah, I gave her a pass for that. So
okay. I'm sorry, Kathy.
She's forgiven for now.
I'll forgive you for the false advertisement. No problem.
The hell is going on outside? Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Anybody can jump on in. KJ, if everything's cool with you, you can jump in too. Amy, anybody? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh. So how's everybody been doing today? Hi, Chris. Where you been hiding?
Today is a very strange day.
Hi, Chris.
I'm back again. Rolling all over the place. Today's been a very strange day.
Oh no, there's no rush, Kathy. Don't rush.
Okay.
Don't rush. Yeah, Chris has been I think lurking. I think he was one of the lurkers today.
Well, he's been traveling. He's in Arkansas.
Well, he's still on vacation?
I believe so. That's what he said. First, he said he was home. They would say, "Oh, you can come on live." Oh no, I'm traveling still. I'll be home in another week.
KJ, Chris, are you on vacation or what? Or are you home?
So no, I'm still in Arkansas this time. So, okay. Scaredy cat.
So nobody wants to jump on here.
We intimidate too much. Too many people. Larry and I were talking about that just before the show started.
I did.
And I thought, I enjoyed that debate. I thought it was fun. Larry was saying, "Yeah, that was a heated debate." I said,
that was a good one there. That lasted for a while. That was a good one.
So you can talk about reselling. Okay, I may not know everything. The storage lockers may not know everything. Law?
Driving
I know a thing or two about law.
Chris is still driving home.
He's saying that because you might have asked you, hey, well, come on in.
He'll still be driving home tomorrow too. You watch.
Yeah, so the one storm is just now a storm. It went downgraded. And the other one, they think it may go up to a hurricane. Or we'll see.
Well, I want a record to be broke.
It already has been.
So they both made it in the Gulf.
Yeah, there's 2 there.
Okay.
There. Next natural disaster. What's next? Chupacabra is going to come get all the kids.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to jump in and cause trouble. Oh man.
Yeah, Amy's a bore. I'm more talking than usual. I don't want to bore you. Okay, Eeyore.
You haven't bored us yet, Amy. Amy, get your.
She's fine. She's had a full day today. She's good.
No more talkative than usual. Okay, we'll be that way.
And Harry, hey Harry, come on. He likes to.
What is that?
Chupacabra. You never heard of a chupacabra?
Whatever that is.
That's the boogeyman.
Okay. Hi, Harry.
The Latin boogeyman, chupacabra.
Okay, if you say so.
Forms, and if you see one, you can't live to tell about it.
You want me to mute you? You're gonna get into a jackal here pretty soon.
I had to look see if I was muted. Did he mute me? Yeah, the boogeyman. Yeah.
That's American.
Mexican goat sucker. Yes. He sucks the blood of the goats. That's right.
Only eats rugrats. Okay. So I guess me, James, and KJ are in trouble then, according to James. According to James. Tim.
Good evening, gents.
Good evening.
Tired. Just got home from work about half an hour ago.
Now, what do you do?
I drive a dump truck.
Okay, that's right. What? Just a half. Damn, that was a long day.
Yeah, we left our yard a little after 5 this morning, and I got back in our yard a little after 4 this afternoon.
Wow. That's why then you make all the big bucks, right? All that double time and overtime.
Yeah. Hauled 4 loads of rock in that time frame.
Oh my goodness! Well, this darn shirt is warm now. This shirt was cool this morning. Now it's warm now.
It got up to 95 here today, according to the thermometer on my truck.
Wow. I didn't get it out to here. I think maybe got to 89. But yeah, humidity and polyester does not mix, Larry.
No, I don't know what this one. I didn't look at this one. I know the other one I had on earlier this morning was polyester, but I didn't look to see what this one was.
Probably the same, yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me find out. I will turn my camera off. Let me find out. Because I don't want to hurt James' eyes.
He's stripping right there on the icon. Hell.
Cajun, was any of them red, pulling little puppy things behind him?
Oh yeah, this is 100. I guess
rayon polyester.
Yeah, I can't. The way the light is, I can't read it with the mat. It looks like it's 100% polyester. Yeah. I'm like, okay, no wonder why. Okay. So this is not a good one to wear when it gets warm either.
Well, no, it's humidity. Yeah, when it's humid, nah.
Okay.
I miss Amy.
Yeah, KJ says, I'm with you, Amy. It's been a rough few days. It's been, yeah. Dan saying it's 96 here today. It'll be right tomorrow in Colorado.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got my shirt back on so that all the ladies can stay. You're fine.
You should get one of those Woolrich shirts. 100% wool.
Well, I got other shirts to put on yet. I just decided to put these on at the moment.
Yeah. I had to change out of my shirt.
Ugh.
Yeah. 87 and humid.
Ugh.
So hot. Our rough days are coming up. Hurricane party. Woohoo!
Yeah, hurricane season. Yep.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kathy.
I think it's just going to be a bunch of rain and a little wind. That's about it. Maybe you have to go down the street, get your trash can or your lawn furniture.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Amy. You can bring yourself in here. You're not that boring. Come on.
Remember
You can
the
talk.
pressure, you remember the pressure Kevin was giving you.
You can talk.
Hi, Paul.
Oh, there's Paul. Hi, Paul. Yeah, you can jump in here for a few minutes too, Paul. No problem.
So what did you do after this afternoon? Anything? You went on a couple of shows, didn't you, Larry?
Who, me?
Yes.
I didn't. I watched them. I didn't go on nobody's. I watched them, which was really dumb. I was chit chat a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and do a little bit work over here, and then I heard something come up in the thing. I'm like, okay, I had to go check it out. I got the Victoria syndrome.
You go to an auction and did you buy anything?
No, I'm not allowed.
Good man. Yeah. Tim, have you been doing some of the auctions lately or no? Or?
No, we don't resell or anything, but we watch them every now and then. We'll find something that piques our interest and we'll get it. But most of the time, we just watch them and chit chat with everybody in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You hear something talked about on a live, and you just gotta go over there and see if anybody's saying anything in the chat. You just have to participate.
And then Victoriaism.
A groupie. Yeah, there you go, KJ. You got it. You got it.
And I was gonna use their
Yeah,
I was gonna use their auction time to do some work on maybe eBay or even Macari, and I got absolutely nothing done.
Called FOMO, Larry. Yeah, fear of missing out.
Well, Gary was in the chat and he was causing trouble, and I was watching to see who was going to interact with him, and like 3 or 4 other people were interacting with him. I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Danica.
Yeah.
Janica's here.
Yep.
Chat
Yeah, Danica, you can jump on. Yeah. I even asked, she said she sold something. And I said, Danica, was it something that you were wearing the other day on the show on your head? She said, no.
She should sell those as double shot slingshots. Double barrel slingshots.
Yeah, when isn't Gary causing trouble? Yeah. And KJ says the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Extra padding face mask.
Yep.
Yeah. How old is Gary? And he has 2 daughters, right?
See, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
He has
got
at least
2 girls and a boy.
Oh, okay.
I want to say he's in his 20s. I want to say
He's in his mid to late 30s, I think.
mid to late 30s. Okay. Well, I'm terrible with guessing age. Oh, KJ knows right offhand. He's 36.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep. Because I've watched some of his videos and he's had his kids in them. So
okay, $2 in the sun. Okay, I know he had at least 2 kids.
Oh, okay. KJ and him was the same year. Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, James and I is the same year. 67. If I remember right.
KJ was really 30.
And I'm older than James.
Yeah, you're older than. Well, no, you're 2 days younger than Dirt.
Yeah, I'm 2. Yeah, well, no, I'm 2 days older.
Oh, you're older.
Yeah, 2 days older than Dirt.
Gotcha.
But I'm 22.
I grew up with the Flintstone mobile.
I have driven a truck that has the starter with the clutch next to the clutch pedal.
Oh wow.
On the column.
You're not. No, don't give me that, KG. I think you're just maybe a little bit older now. I think you're 22.
We're all 22 plus shipping.
All 22.
Plus
Yep.
shipping. Yeah.
Yeah, plus shipping. That's right. Hi, Dan.
Yeah, I'm 59. I'll be 60 in November. Push. Yeah, push. No, I don't push. I got in the seat and I hit it with the feet.
Now I said you were driving it and Harry's pushing it for you.
Oh.
Harry's the Barney of the bunch. You're Fred, you're driving, Barney's the peddler.
Damn, I'm older than you. Paul, you're that old? No. Guess Larry, you don't hold the title anymore.
No, Paul's not that old. You don't look it. I feel it, but I don't know. I might look it too. I don't know. Well, you're not that much. You got me. You got me by.
A couple of years. If he's going to be 60.
When's the birthday, Paul? No, I'm in November.
Yeah, my birthday is coming up this next month. Now I want a Tigger body pillow. I want one I can snuggle with, full size. Yes.
You're born at 59. You got 1 year on me. Well, what month is what I asked you?
April.
April. Okay. Okay. I'll be 60 in November.
There, he's getting a little salty. Are you drinking your beer?
Yeah, I got about maybe half a glass left. Yeah.
Okay, that explains it. Excuse me.
What did you gentlemen do today?
Try to get into some trouble. Couldn't.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm 23 then. Well, it's one or the other. I mean, I know you're not that old, KJ.
Wash my car.
Switch those number around. And you
Wash
have
the car with the wheelchairs.
22, 23. Okay.
Yeah, every time I tried to use
his
the
ears must have been burned. His ears.
the power of the power wash wand pushed me back in my wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, jet propelled.
Hi, Gary. And then speaking of devil, Gary pops in.
Oop, there he is. See,
His
No,
ears
I
must have been burning.
No, I did not, Tina. I was planning on it, and it did not happen.
He sensed KJ and Kathy were in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
happy last
Yep.
and cheap
Speaking
beer.
of devil. Yeah, I like a half glass of cheap beer. Well, it was almost a full glass.
Nothing, Gary.
You didn't do anything, Gary. No.
Oh yes, he did. He was causing trouble, and he was causing trouble in the auction.
Oh, that's an everyday thing.
Yeah. I was trying to join in, but I just wasn't in the right mindset for the trouble he was causing. I wanted to jump into it.
Is it? Let's see. Well, Kevin's on in here. I know it's starting to rain up in Alabama and Georgia. I was wondering if it hit Carolinas yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a chance of getting some rain tonight.
No, not because of the hurricane.
No.
No.
Not yet.
We're not supposed to get any rain here till like next week.
We're supposed to have somebody. Everything's been canceled. So
Yeah, our water table is dropping. We need some rain.
Yeah.
they get all kinds of water. Just go to this dollar store. Get all kinds of water there. You don't have to worry about your pumps. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm missing these 2 hurricanes. Yeah.
The plants need it.
Some days you got a donut and a smoke and that face and fist bump.
Our tomato
Donuts today.
the tomato plants are making tomatoes, so I got getting tomatoes off of it. Fresh tomatoes. You can't beat them.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, you got some friends that have some tomato plants. Yeah.
Your what? My plants are over this summer. I mean over? How are they over?
They died.
I'm trying to say apparently they didn't get water while you were gone.
Yeah, 5,000 tomatoes.
Wow.
And peppers.
5,000 tomatoes.
And watermelons and peppers. You should have had a bake sale or a vegetable stand instead of a yard.
It's been so hot. In other words, nobody watered your stuff while you were gone, and if it was that hot, they need to water every day.
That explains it. Leela took good care of them.
Oh my goodness. And Leela took good.
Gary, I can't believe you're questioning a woman.
Uh-oh. I don't think you whispered in her ear, Gary. Oh my goodness.
Looking at
I've been having water
up like that, it looks like he's a teenager.
Yeah.
All depends if he goes on a auction or a Tinder date. There's different looks.
Well, come on, Gary. You can bring your butt in here. No, even don't tell me you're driving, because you still do it when you're driving.
Oh my!
Sorry if it tickled. See, look at that. You're causing trouble already.
Yeah, Gary, jump in.
Come on, Gary. Jump in. You can't stop for donuts, because that time's over.
How many did he get today? Did he get 4 donuts?
I have no idea. What? I mean, what?
He got 3
Get spread up in here.
You better start watching his girlish figure, or he's going to lose it. 3 or 4 donuts a day.
And your fingers are going to start getting fat. You got to watch it, Gary. You're going to lose your sex appeal on your hands.
He'll gain girth on his finger. They might like that.
Well, trying to get other people to come on here, Gary. Come on.
Today, yeah, he's salty, Larry.
I blame it on the beer.
Beer don't sound too bad.
He's still at work and driving. We don't need him. We want to see him get pulled over, girthy.
Come on, Gary.
The hell
you know you want to jump on here and cause trouble. You know you do.
All you gotta do is just click that little button.
I thought
the only thing, but you can stop at a fast food and grab a hamburger. I mean, you can think of it as a donut.
I'm still craving a greasy burger. I'm not I was gonna go get one the other day, and I didn't.
Deep beer, feisty salt. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
what beer is that? Yeah, it's affecting you.
Hams. Hams beer.
Oh wow.
For $14 a case.
You trying to kill me, Larry?
No. Well, why would I say that?
Why would he say that?
Yeah, why would I try to do that? You've been on a lie when you're driving before.
What? He's running, smoking.
Smoking, walking, what is that? Running and smoking? Is that what that emoji is?
That or he's on a
Smoking
doing
the
a
treadmill.
peeping Tom, and some girl's chasing after him now. He got
Oh
caught.
no, I don't know. Maybe he's in the exercise club on a treadmill.
Now he's either chasing somebody down or they're chasing him. I've seen that crime story before.
Hey, Gary, are you at an exercise club? Maybe exercising. He's running for me.
He's teaching I want to say aerobics, but there's another word like that. Zumba, not Zumba. I don't remember.
And getting to the corner. Okay. So in other words, you're not at some exercise joint exercising.
That is
Oh, okay, Kathy. Cigarette road.
Oh, that was good.
Niños. Solo that's not Spanish. Compañeros de casa o cuarto. Down on the corner.
Well, Miss Amy, you hop on.
Yes, Miss Amy. Sorry, am I missing the chat?
Trying to get more people to hop on here, and nobody wants to. Hey, Amy, you're not boring. Come on. I know. KJ's probably busy with the kids.
I say compañeros de casa o
Good
cuarto.
question, KJ.
Oh, exercising.
Yeah.
I asked that before, and you didn't say yes. You're not exercising then.
Achtung. I was saying compañeros de casa o cuarto.
See,
Es uno.
Yeah,
Es uno, es a zero.
You don't speak Spanish, so do not agree.
no, never mind.
And what's saying? Achtung, Jaime.
yeah, what Don always says.
Fast already. I've
Yeah.
been doing that. Are you kidding? I'm all puffed out. Yeah, right. That's silly talk.
So I'm surprised Kevin's not around. He's probably napping.
He's sleeping. Yeah. He said he's going to be doing some late nights, but now he's not. So is he going to switch up when he's going to do his lives or what?
Well, not unless he's going to join somebody's live. I mean, because Lori goes late, and so I think there's somebody else who goes late.
Well, they were going to Robin. He said they were going to alternate nights, but never did. So I'm wondering if he decided he was going to do something else.
Okay.
Didn't know if maybe Kathy.
Well, I know Copper State goes late.
Right. Every other night. That's Lisa.
Okay.
Well, pass it. I'm not effed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Well,
get that one rolled up for you?
yeah, no problem, Amy.
Oh, no. You can have that if you want.
No. No.
That's the good stuff. That was a friend of mine gave that to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't talk nobody else coming in tonight. Can we bribe anybody
Bribe with Skittles.
to come on?
Why?
I don't know.
You're doing fine. They love you like this, Larry.
Okay. I just remember I could bribe
Because
somebody.
if you have certain too many people come in, you become very quiet.
Well, yeah, it's because they want to be in a conversation I had nothing to be, no input on.
Well, I know, but the people don't like that. They want to hear you. All the
Well,
ladies love hearing your voice.
Just like that debate today, I had no idea what to say on it. I had no comment on it. I didn't know what to say.
Where's my mute button? I'll mute Larry. Ladies in the chat, how many? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear Larry's voice. You think Larry's voice is sexy.
No, I know it's not sexy. They like to hear it, but I know it's not a sexy voice.
They don't want to just sit there and watch you do this. They want to hear you. Let's see. Gary's saying 1 even.
Well, that debate this morning, I had nothing to say in it because I was totally lost.
Mm-hmm. It's hard keeping up with Kevin. Yes, he tries to derail you.
He does a good job of it.
He tries. We got some more points here. We got to go over them one by one now. I'm an elephant. I don't forget. I know my law. Where is Dana, by the way? Yeah, where is Dana? So you would leave hungrier than when you arrived.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a debate going on, and then KJ, you probably would have had a few words to throw in there. When that debate, I was totally lost. I'm just not good with that stuff.
Well, she knows business law.
Yeah,
what?
I'm totally lost.
I think she's in retail. She may know something or one.
Oh yeah.
It was about business law. Why, or it's they were saying it's illegal to have Target refuse to sell to resellers. They've now made it a policy.
I don't even remember how the debate started, to tell you the truth.
Well, he was saying you can't do that. It's discrimination. I said, yes, you can. A retailer can refuse service to anyone. Cut and dry. It's a business contract between two people that you can't force a person to sell it to you. Now, if they don't sell it to you for discrimination and you can prove it over race or something like that, that's a different story. But good luck proving it. It's difficult. But because they can refuse service to sell to resellers, sure.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want. It's not illegal, but there's no real reason to mend. Of course not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen, but it was he got to the hypothetical thing. Well, okay, no retailer is going to turn down a sale. In fact, they'll probably give you, if you come in and want to buy all their CDs, hell, we'll give them to you half price. Sure, take them all. But
KJ would have been good at that. I am totally lost on that stuff.
Well, there it is. Yeah, it's not illegal. Yeah,
I was pretty much I was listening to the debate. I'm like, okay, this is.
Well, I guarantee a manager of a store is going to want those sales on his records for the month. Yeah.
Is it me or?
I think it was you because you just froze.
Nah, he
Is
froze.
it me or? Yeah, it was you, Tim.
Yeah.
Didn't say laws against limiting purchasing limits on products, especially resellers.
Yeah, Tim, you won't want to try to go out and come back in.
You may be fixed okay now. Can you hear us okay? Yeah, wait, if you're on a phone, yeah, you may have to go out, shut down StreamYard, and come back in. It's the RAM. Okay. It's RAM.
Yeah.
It needs RAM.
Be back.
I think they can limit how many of each item to sell to someone, but they shouldn't care what you do with the items. Some do. We got into that with in regards to Burberry, where they will destroy their product rather than sell it at a discount. It's a brand name protection. You have a thing on your accounts in your books called goodwill, and there's an actual dollar figure associated with just because you have a name. And the higher name recognition, the higher that value is in your balance sheets. So it is a tangible asset that you have to protect. Target doesn't have to protect it. So why they do that? And we got into that. That's just speculation of why they do that. But they do it? Yes, they can.
It sure is once you buy it.
And that's a whole other thing about trying to show a receipt to get out of a store. I guarantee when you make that purchase and you pay that cashier money, that is a final transaction. You own that property. They cannot touch it or demand to look at it. It's yours. Get get out of my way. Now, with places like Costco, now you have a membership and membership policies, and you agreed upon when you signed up for membership that you would show your receipt. So, Burberry is different because they have a specific brand that isn't sold through a big box or third party. That's correct. And why Target would want to protect their name? They don't have much to protect. They don't have anywhere else to go. But
hi, Amy.
Hi. Excuse me.
There's no way they can police that without some sort of discrimination claim being brought against them. And they won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. That's correct. Court won't go near that. It's too difficult to prove. Attorneys won't even touch it. Now, if there's some blatant thing and, they publicly announce that this race of person can't purchase our items because they are better resellers or something outrageous like that, then you'd have a case you can go with.
Yeah.
But short of that, not really. It's difficult. It's extremely difficult.
Yeah, Amy, you can throw your 2 cents in here too if you want.
That's why so many shoplifters get away with shoplifting. What do you do? You trespass them, right? You don't press charges.
Yeah, and any comment there, Amy?
No, not really. I know, like when I worked at. Sorry, my kid came in here when I started talking. When I worked at Dollar General back when I was younger, we weren't allowed to actually do anything when somebody was shoplifting. We had to first wait till they went out the door with it, even if it was in their pocket. It didn't matter. And we had to call the police as soon as they walked out the door. And then we had to, if we wanted to, our own choice, if we went out there to distract them so they couldn't leave with whatever they stole.
Yeah. But do not touch them.
Don't touch them. Just try to keep an eye on them or kind of follow them, kind of like stalk them, but don't hurt them or anything.
Yes.
Don't even try to restrain them, anything like that, because then we could have gotten in trouble.
Yes, you can get in legal trouble.
Certain
ways that you can restrain a person for shoplifting, and if you do it incorrectly, they can sue you.
Yeah, Paul. She won't. She doesn't like to turn on when live. So if I end the broadcast, she'll turn it on. She doesn't like to turn it on.
AJ said, I work for a company that limited quantity for specific items to avoid resellers, but you had to limit that quantity to every single person. That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, I've learned that about Amy. She doesn't like to turn on live, but when you end the broadcast, she'll turn it on.
I do have it. Sometimes I'm on. It all depends.
Well,
would you risk your personal safety by trying to stop a criminal? I don't think so. And again, you're just when you go out there you're going out there to observe them. What you're doing at that point is you're just becoming a witness. So remember,
the only shoplifter I ever had an issue with, she was a 12-year-old little girl. So I mean, it wasn't easy to keep her close by. I mean, it wasn't hard to keep her close by, but I had my manager. She asked her for her parents' phone number because she's a minor, and technically, us even trying to talk to her, like being too close to her, we could have gotten in trouble. There were so many rules that we had to go by with that.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily the store itself; it's the store's policy that lets shoplifters get away.
Yeah.
We just love you telling customers, when you're disagreeing with something, hey, it's policy.
Yeah.
Just shut them up quick.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it either, Paul. But I just respect it. I don't understand it.
When they try to use that line with me, well, it's policies. Well, policies are made to be changed, so let's change it right now.
Right. Well, right now, if I turn my camera on, all you're gonna see is my ceiling in my dark room. So, I mean, there's really no bait.
Ah!
Hey, Debbie.
Hey,
At least I talk now here and
everybody.
there. I
Yeah.
don't
Right.
normally. I don't really talk much either.
Okay.
And
How's everybody doing?
Good.
I
How are you doing,
do
Paul?
we shouldn't push people like this. We should just, hey, if they say they don't want to come on,
No, I don't think so, James.
Yeah.
You remember Cody? Cody was always just all we saw is the pulsating bear emoji. And then there was an auction for Fluffy. I happened to be driving in Orlando, and I said, I'll pull over, I'll donate $10 now if Cody goes on camera right now for 5 minutes.
I remember that. Yeah.
She did. Now you can't get her off YouTube. She's everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
your
Right.
fault. You created the monster, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I
Hi,
did.
Debbie.
So this lady goes to a dentist, and the dentist does the examination. Says, "Oh, you need a root canal." She says, "Oh my God, I'd rather have a baby." He says, "Well, make up your mind. I got to adjust the chair."
Hi, Debbie.
You wouldn't rather have a baby. You don't know what it's like to grow that piece that big. Don't you go there, Paul. I'll have to hurt you.
Hi, Debbie.
Wow.
Debbie, you coming on Wednesday, right?
Listen, Paul. Excuse me. I'm new. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I did.
Paul,
Hi, Debbie.
Yes.
Wednesday like this Wednesday, did you send me an email?
No. I sent you an email for last
No.
Wednesday.
What do you mean, no?
I sent you an email for last Wednesday. I'm still waiting for you to show up.
Oh, well, the heck, I didn't get it. Okay, Paul, what time on Wednesday? I will mark it on my calendar because I'm old.
We do it 4:00 every Wednesday.
Okay, honey, I'll be there at 4 p.m. for you because that's the kind of girl I am because I'm old. Don't give a rip. But let me tell you about having babies, Paul.
Shake
No,
that head.
it's just a joke.
I know.
But I mean,
I had to
it's
have my babies, Paul.
Wednesday is not for me, it's for you.
I love you, Paul.
I love me too.
Oh, well, that's good because my husband just heard me tell you that.
And my wife is just about to walk in the door too, so good thing I said that.
Anyway, what I was going to tell you, Paul, is that I had both my babies C-section.
Okay.
Ain't a fun thing to do. You don't want babies, buddy. You don't want them. And just a minute, Ruby's yelling at me because she heard somebody like birds. Hold on.
Oh wow.
And what Kathy said, there are some reasons people don't come on camera. They have some personal reasons.
Am I
why they
one
don't.
of them?
No. Just
Good.
others. There's certain reasons why, and we need to
Yeah, see the
respect.
bird.
Oh wow.
Come here, boo. That's
Look at the
Ruby.
bird. Hi, bird.
That's Ruby.
Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
I can't whistle.
Ruby.
Try
Oh,
now.
that's what you said the other night. Ruby was talking because somebody said something. I thought you were talking about a dog.
No, it's Ruby. She has got an attitude problem. If she's not on screen, she gets just like a woman that's jealous. She gets pissy.
Oh
You get
wow.
bird FOMO. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's awesome.
You've never seen Ruby?
No, I have not. I'm sorry. No, I have not.
Well, let me tell you, she loves everybody Well, she loves me. She bites everybody else. But you know what? She loves our big dog. We have a dog that's about 125 pounds. He's half blackmouth cur and half blue heeler. And he's big. He's huge. He takes up half of my bed if he decides to crawl up on it. And in the middle of the night, that damn dog will crawl right up on my bed if I've got my door open. And he'll want to be up there just snuggling in. I don't understand it. He's got enough fur that every time I vacuum, I can make another dog. Anyway, and he loves Ruby. And Ruby is the head of the dog. Go figure. She can chase him around the house. He can come down to when she's eating. She'll throw him food, and then once he gets his little nugget of seeds, because they're all whole seeds, I'll let him eat it because it's got peanut butter, seeds, and that's about it. Anyway, so he'll eat the seeds, and she'll jump down and go after him because he took her food. Well, she threw it at him.
Wow. Well, hey, I just dropped on for a minute, so I'm gonna go. I just wanted to say hi.
No, isn't that could be wrong, but isn't that a parakeet?
No, this is a green cheek conure. Actually, she's a maroon crested green cheek conure. And if you look really close, sometimes, well, the lighting is bad in here, but if you look across the bridge of her nose, it's a stripe of maroon feathers. And she's also got maroon down here on her chest. You see that?
You know, embarrassed, yeah. You showing my privates, Mom?
No, I didn't. If I'd have done that, I'd have done this. No, she's a good bird. I love her to pieces.
How long do those live by chance?
About 14, maybe 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, she's 6.
Oh, wow.
About the time I kick the bucket, she will. And when she does, I'll have her right alongside of me.
Wow.
She's my baby. She really is. She's people have rescue dogs. I have a rescue conure.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
You say hey to Johnny. I mean, not to Johnny, to Larry. Say hey to Larry. She'll usually say hi, and she'll say, give me a kiss. Ruby, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. Now, how big of a cage is Ruby in?
Let me show you. You see this cage?
Oh, wow.
It's huge. I could put a cockatoo in there. But when I got Ruby was in a plexiglass cage that was 9 by 12 for over a year. She's also got some problems. Don't bite me. Don't you bite me. I'll hurt you. If you'll look, no, I've got her. You see her little foot there? Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get her to do it. You see the foot?
Okay.
Right there? This one right here. Whoops. Come here, boo. Come here, Ruby. Stop it. Okay, let me find it. Right here. This foot right here does not have a toenail.
Okay.
Okay. The rest of them do, but that one doesn't. And when I brought Ruby home, you can see on the side of her beak. Stop it. Be pretty. Okay. If you can see on the side of her beak, the line that goes up her nose, that was a crack. It finally healed. She got into a fight with another bird, and they never did anything about it. And when I saw that this bird was in distress, I didn't ask. I demanded at the pet store, and it was like Petco or PetSmart, whatever one it was. I said, you're going to sell me that bird, and you're going to sell it to me at or below cost because I'm not paying $500 for this freaking bird.
Wow.
And they said, why? And I said, because if you don't sell her to me, I'm going right down to the department that you can report animal abuse to and tell them what I found. And you are going to have your live animal license ripped.
Wow.
And she goes, well, you can't. I said, don't tell me what I can and cannot do.
I know my rights.
No, I don't know my rights. I bullshitted my way through it. I'm sorry. Sorry, I did.
Good for you.
Make it
Good for you.
Well, if you don't make them believe what you're saying, they're not going to take you serious. And that's, guys, this is what it means when you're doing sales. If you're not serious about your sale, I say, hi, Rubes. If you're not serious, people aren't going to take it that way.
Yeah.
You know, you have to just do. And so, like when I told them that, they gave me the bird for $100. She was marked at $4.99.
Wow.
And she was in such misery. It took me almost 2 weeks to get her to just stand on my finger. And she still is nippy, but not where she draws blood. I don't know if you can see my arm right here. Part of the bruising is from the dog. He got me with his claw.
Oh wow! Look at that.
White spot. Now I'm old, damn it. I have a right to bruise. But the white spots are scars from the bird biting me.
Okay.
But she's a good bird.
She is now. She is now because I can do anything I want to her. I mean, look, she might not like this, but she tolerates. Let's put it that way.
You might not like
I wouldn't
love
like it
the
either. Ooh, buzzkill there. Wow.
It all depends on what your vibes are. It really does. She knows that I will never hurt her on purpose. And I clip her nails because they get a little long. Once in a great while, like maybe once every 2 or 3 years, I have to clip her beak. When I first got her, her beak was way overgrown. And that means she couldn't eat real well. You know, you have to learn. This is a hook-billed parrot.
Okay.
So when you clip the nails, do you duct tape her mouth?
Oh, hell no. Why would I do that? I just hold her like this. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Even my vet says I'm impressed on how you hold that bird. I said, well, thank you, because I've learned how to hold her. Now, if you see how I'm holding her, I'm not hardly even holding her. But then I can go in with a nail clipper and clip her nails with no problem. As long as I don't get them too short, she's fine. If they get too short, I have to go stick her feet in cornstarch until she quits bleeding.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
But I clipped her beak once and I started drawing blood. So what I had to do is I had to pinch her beak, stick it in cornstarch. And believe me, that's not easy to do with a parrot that is smelling its own blood. It's scary. But if you look, I can do everything I want around her mouth. She's not mean to me. She's not
That's
mean.
good.
She's a loving bird. She just doesn't like other people to be next to her. When my husband walks past her cage to the kitchen, she'll jump on his shoulder and bite his ear.
What cage do you mean you can wrap them?
Excuse me.
Cage
Say what?
you can wrap them. Like a burrito?
Not unless she's talking about. Not unless she's answering somebody's question. I wasn't watching.
Careful, James.
Somebody asked if I had to wrap her beak in duct tape. I don't know. I've never seen that. I'm not looking at comments, y'all. I'm real sorry. I should have done that.
Yeah.
No, I don't wrap her in anything. And she takes a bath in her cage and gets water everywhere. Then I mop it up, doing a baby girl. Yeah. Don't bite mom. You have to learn not to react. Huh?
My old fiance, her son had a pet store in Modesto, and he had the was it the cockatiel, the tall white one, the big
Cockatoo.
white one? Cockatoo. Okay.
And their little things come up.
They had a special muzzle that they had to put on him because he was so mean when they had to do clipping the nails and clipping the wings. And
By doing that, all you do is make the bird meaner.
Okay.
You have to gain their trust. You really do.
He's the 1.5 feet tall, and
You can take a finger off.
yeah. So I'm gonna muzzle him.
She wanted to know. She wanted to know if you wrapped them when you trimmed the nails.
Right.
No,
She said.
I hold him just like this. Everybody, notice his head. He can't move his head. His legs are free. Come here, baby. His legs are free.
Yeah.
And when I go in with the clipper, I make sure to only get the part I want, and then I clip. But as long as his head can't move, I'm fine. If he decides to get loose and try to do that, I just love him. He loves to be loved. Isn't that the weirdest thing? Look, and I'm barely holding him. I mean, if he wanted down, he could flutter off from me real quick. But he knows.
That's like scratching behind a dog's ears.
Sort of.
On their feet. Okay.
But you got to learn birds. Would you quit biting on my thumb, please? She chewed off 2 of my fingernails, the little shit. Took me all I could do to get them to grow out. And then this little bird clipped them, didn't you? You got even. Yes, you did. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Myra, we're learning about birds. That's why we're quiet. We're learning.
Yeah, I've never had a bird. I've had pretty much every other kind of animal, but never a bird.
I've got 3 little dogs, and I've got a big dog. And then I've got the bird. The big dog and the bird were well, the bird and then the big dog were the last two things we added. My husband and I both agreed no more animals. If anything happens to any of them, they're all gone. That's the way it is. We're not going to buy anymore, and we're not going to rescue anymore. We're getting danged old for that crap.
And that bird stays right on your head.
Oh, she loves it up there. If she's not up there, she gets pissy. You think I'm kidding? Watch. If I put her on my shoulder, watch what she does. Are you gonna crawl up on my hair now? Yeah? You think? Where are you? Boo. Ruby. Ruby, where's mommy's girl? She'll crawl up on top of my head on her own if I have enough hair in the back for her to grab onto. When I first got my hair cut, which was way too short, worse than I've ever had it short, she was able to grab up there, so she used my ear to climb up. She's my girl, my babe.
So she's gonna stay on your shoulder now.
Well, she thinks she is for now. As long as she's in the camera frame and she can see herself, she's a happy camper.
Oh my goodness.
She doesn't like it. If I'm on the computer and I'm working and I'm talking to somebody, even if it's a private chat, the bird has to be in there or she will squawk her butt off. These guys make a lot of noise.
Wow.
More than I do. Which is saying a
Oh,
lot.
Johnny.
Who's there?
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Myra. Hi, Mickey T.
Hey, Westside Gary, I see you. Hey, just me, Kathy. I didn't see you in there. Hey, Cajun. I was supposed to call him back today. I haven't done it yet because I just stopped working on my stuff.
Now, is that a breed that can learn to speak or no?
She says, give me a kiss. She says her own name. And then when I'm getting ready to put her to bed at night, because I have to cover her, she'll say, come here, come here, come here. And then I've tried to teach her, I love you. That isn't happening. And say, what else? Give me a kiss. And she gives kisses. Can you give a kiss? Ruby, give me a kiss. Can you give me a kiss? Give me a kiss. Can you give me a kiss? No, I didn't think so. You're happy where you are, you little snot.
She's being shy.
I thought in the eyes. I don't put it in my face. Nope.
She's not shy.
No kissing on camera.
She'll give you a kiss if you're not careful. If you keep calling her name, she'll go up to the camera and peck at it.
Hi, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby.
Awesome. Hi, Ruby.
Give him a kiss.
Dana. Just simply Dana's and came by. Bluegrass Picker. Tony, how you doing?
No matter what I do, if I'm doing an auction, she has to be on my head. Otherwise, I can't get anything done. But that's the way it is.
Hi, Dana.
Oh, baby. Can you give me a kiss?
Oh,
give me a kiss.
Hi,
She's not going to do it. She's being stubborn.
Yeah, when you cover the cage at night, she'll stay quiet completely in the morning, even until you.
Until I uncover her. The thing is that I learned you're supposed to cover a bird to where it's absolute pitch black darkness. Well, I've been covering her with a sheet that has like jungle tropical prints on it because I thought that was a cool thing. I'm done. Anyway, it's a king sheet. Cover her entire cage with it. And what happens is when I get ready to cover her, the lamp that's off here to my backside here on my right is I turn it off. Then I cover part of her cage and I tell her sun's going down, time to go night night. She assumes her place in her cage all on her own. I turn off the light and she's done for 12 hours. She has to get 12 hours a night.
Okay. So now what time do you get her up in the morning?
About 9. I put her to bed about 9. I get her up at 9. And if she gets awakened,
does she wake herself up and say, "Hey, pull my cover off," or
she doesn't say that, but
hey,
No. What she'll do is if I don't uncover her and she's ready, she will squawk herself to pieces until I come in there. Usually I'm up because I'm up by 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6 a.m. I go to bed at 9 also. And when I cover the bird, I go to bed, I crash out. The bird then at that same time, when I get up at 5, I tiptoe through the front room where she's at. I'll let the dogs out so they can all go. I don't make any noise. I go back to my room, shut the door, and get on the computer or on the YouTube, whatever. And I try not to wake her up. If she doesn't get her full 12 hours, you've never met a bitch like a bird that's pissed. Ever. When she's mad, the world is not a good place to be. She won't shut up all day long, to the point where sometimes in the middle of the day, I will close her cage and tell her, if you can't be nice, I'm going to close you up. She quiets down real quick. Don't you, baby?
So if he's not enjoying the day, no one's going to enjoy the day.
Exactly. She's like a 2-year-old, you know? I
It's
really
like a
believe
woman.
But I'll tell you what, she makes me calm down. She makes me more focused, because with a bird, you cannot be impatient. If I would have been impatient with her, I'd have thrown her across the room 2 or 3 times, but I don't do that.
Well, yeah, see how the works on your arm. Yeah. If I was in a relationship like that, after about the first 10 or 15, yeah, you're out.
You got to realize something, though, James. I am 70 years old. My skin's like parchment, okay? My brain is 38. And my body's not cooperating. I get so pissed about that. You don't know. Anyway, I've got really thin skin. In fact, when I go to have my blood drawn, I have them do it in my arm because they don't have to poke as hard, or my hand. And I tell them, I am tissue thin. Don't go below the vein, please. And they go, thank you for telling us that. I go, what the heck is that not to tell you? You should have known that. But they're really good. And the same thing with the dog and the bird. The dog's claw is what caused that bruise. We were playing, and he caught me with his claw and made a bruise that looked like somebody beat the heck out of me. And he didn't. He just clawed me. And it'll go away eventually. But, I cut real easy. So I have to be careful. I don't bleed, but I cut real easy. And those scars, oof, nasty. Huh?
Telling Johnny good night.
Night, Johnny.
Johnny.
Hello, and good night.
Birds think they're more dominant than humans. Well, yeah, they can fly.
Yeah, well, she can't. She's got her wings clipped.
And their head.
Here comes another troublemaker.
I clipped her wings. Hey, Westside Gary. Where's your picture?
Hey, how
Put
you
your
doing?
video on. Come on. I'm old. I put my video up. Where's yours?
I'm driving. Nobody
In
wants
the morning,
to see that.
Cajun. I won't call you now. I'll wait till tomorrow.
He's probably been out on a Tinder date, getting all.
No, driving.
Yeah.
Hey, so I got a question about your bird.
What about my bird?
So I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
My buddy had a bird similar to yours,
Uh-huh.
and I swear to God, that thing woke up at like 5 a.m. every morning.
What time do you put him to bed?
I have no idea. I was young at the time. I think I was 21, and I remember sleeping over at his house, and that thing would wake up like 5:30, 4:30 sometimes too. I remember telling myself, I will never own a bird. I think they're super cool, but ever since then, the bird waking up that early, you know what I mean? So how do you get your bird to sleep all day?
Well, you have to cover
He
him.
doesn't sleep all day. That's why. She is out and active all day long. I don't keep her locked in her cage. She can come out to her playpen on the top, or I put her on my shoulder, depending on what mood I'm in. And
Yeah, but didn't you say he sleeps for 12 hours?
yeah, I put him to bed at 9 o'clock, shut the cage, lock it up, cover him. And from that point on, he's good for 12 hours.
Wow.
You gotta
Impressive.
cover them. If you don't cover them, they don't know it's dark outside. And you got to turn all the lights off, and everything in the room has to be quiet. When I go to my room at night at 9 o'clock, I have a TV in there, and I just turn everything off in the front room area, including all the kitchen lights and everything. So he's in total darkness. And that's what you need for a bird. You have to give them that space. If you don't, they don't get enough rest. And if they don't get enough rest, you are going to pay the price. Trust me.
Just like you, Gary.
So yeah, Gary, when you were listening to the Backstreet Boys and all that music, the bird was listening to it.
Oh boy.
She likes all kinds of music, but I don't play anything after 9 p.m. in here with her. She goes into like a semi-hibernation for the night.
What's her favorite music? What does she dance to? What does she like? What does she
She
start
likes,
grooving?
her head will do this to a lot of the oldies and the 60s and 70s music. Because remember, I'm old. She likes up-tempo music. For example, when you play the song Be Happy, she bobs her head and she loves it. But she's a happy bird now. She wasn't when I got her. I mean, the girl wanting to take her and put her in the box so I could take her home was scared to death. I said, let me take her, put her in the box, and let's get her to the register and get it done. And all I did is I just went, poor baby, and she tried to bite me. But then again, it's how you hold them. She can't bite me when her head's between my fingers, and I'm not holding her tight. Yeah, my baby. No, I'm not holding you tight. If you hold him too tight, you'll suffocate him. You have to hold him like an egg, an uncooked egg. You got to be gentle. You really do. And I don't even know if she's a she or a he, because female and male conures look exactly the same. I was told that male conures had gray feet and female had pink feet. However, hers are pink on the bottom and gray on the top. So I give up. They said for $125, I could have her tested. And I said, hell, I already know what my daughter, my real physical daughter's DNA will probably say. I mean, the one that we adopted, she was our granddaughter and we adopted her. Point being is, I ain't going to pay for a dumb bird's DNA. I'm not breeding her.
Okay.
And like I said, huh?
Just lift up the leg.
You can't do that on a conure. Conures are the only bird you can't sex. You can't look at them to see.
Huh.
Isn't that weird? And believe me, I've tried to find out the hard way.
How old is she?
Yeah,
She's about 6 years old now. But what's neat about it, she's not a plucker. She doesn't pull her feathers.
How old do they get?
She'll live another 30 years about.
Wow.
20 to 30 years. You have to make a commitment to a bird when you buy them. They're like a child. They can't speak. They're autistic, aren't you? Yeah.
Forget it, Gary.
Yeah, right. Forget it. Barely take care of my 3 kids.
Oh, I had those 2. My youngest is now at Rice College. My other 2 didn't bother to do anything with their lives worthwhile, and that's fine. I'm a mom, but this is my first empty nest syndrome that I'm going through right now. It happened a week and a half ago, y'all. I'm not used to not having my kiddo around. It's driving me nuts.
Not bad.
I'm reversed.
What do you mean you're reversed?
I've barely found my daughter year before last. She's 30.
Really?
James, what do you mean?
She barely found me year before last. She's been looking for me. I have never met my daughter. Didn't know I had a daughter.
Oh, wow.
Well, we don't know who her dad is. We've got the DNA test to do from 123andMe or whatever it's called. We've had it for 2 years. She expressed that she wanted to know who her biological dad was. Her mother said she didn't know. I don't know that that's true. And her mother gave her up that quick. Well, we weren't about to try and find him before she was 18 because he could swoop in and cause problems. So instead, we just let it ride. She didn't want to know. But when she comes home next weekend, I'm going to make sure all 3 of us do our DNA tests and get them off. She wants to know, but doesn't want to know. But I think he's deserving in knowing. He's got a child who's 18 going to Rice on a full 4-year scholarship. And she is absolutely the most perfect child you could have ever wanted. She's gotten nothing but A's through her whole entire school years. I'm talking from kindergarten clear through through high school. Only A's. That's all she's brought home. Nothing under an A. And this child blows my mind. She does. And for her to get a full ride at Rice is almost like the Truth Fairy giving you $1 million. Serious. Okay. It's unreal.
That's awesome.
I am so thankful and so blessed. You have no idea. She's got multiple scholarships, but all of her scholarships will go to Rice because they gave her a full scholarship. She's on campus right now. She is going to a live class. The rest of her classes are not live, and they're all on computer because that's what the teachers chose to do. But she will leave there with a 4-year scholarship under her belt, plus a possible graduate scholarship when she's finished.
What is she majoring in?
It was going to be economics and communications as her minor. She wants a double major in economics business, but she talked to her counselor. She's now taking some sort of a business economics / mathematical computation / data. I don't know what else. I mean, it's over. It's like I am here, right? I'm here. She's like there, and I just say, "That's nice, sweetheart. I'm excited for you." Hell if I know. I don't understand what she's talking about.
Well, that's the cross between an elephant and a rhino.
No.
That's awesome.
No. It's a cross. It's a cross between a child with 120 IQ and one that's almost 200. It's scary. It's scary. But I love her. She is the jewel of my life. We decided when we got married after his daughter from another marriage, his wife passed from cancer, my husband. And so when I met him 2.5 years later, we finally got married. Because I wasn't going to do that again. What was fun about it is that she didn't like dad having another woman in his life. So she decided to go get pregnant, figuring he wouldn't kick her out if she was pregnant. So he took the kid and kicked her out. It was wonderful. She's bipolar and she has problems, and I love her, but I don't like her. And she hasn't wanted to see her daughter for over 12 years. Oh, anyway, I keep hearing something beep in on me. I don't know what the heck it is.
Larry.
What's Larry doing?
He's getting
messages.
I'm getting
messages, Larry?
I'm getting Facebook messages.
Yeah, if you notice, he changed his wardrobe. He's now got these sporty looking shirts, and he's got these ladies.
He's got women chasing him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You know better than that, right? You shouldn't be doing that.
I'm trying to set up a date, and it's not working.
Larry's got all the
nice girls on eBay or on Facebook. Let me tell you, I met my husband the hard way. I met him at a bar. I was singing and he showed up. Not my fault. I was working, sort of, and yeah, I met him.
What were you singing?
What was I singing?
Yeah.
Who asked that? I can't see your mouths.
That was West Side Gary.
Hey, Gary, how are you? I was doing a Patsy Cline song. I've done Patsy Cline reviews in Vegas, all over Portland in the Northwest. I've done a lot of major private parties for major people out of Portland. And I worked millions, a gazillion bars. I don't even want to talk about that. But I'm a country western singer by trade. Now, I quit that.
Can we hear a little bit?
Let me see if I've got my music where I can play it. Let me see, because I'm not going to sing it by myself. I'm not crazy. I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. Stupid. There you go. I'm cute, but I'm not real pretty. Let's get over it. Okay, where am I at? Let me see. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me see. Where is it at?
Yeah, computational applied mathematics. That's like space shuttle stuff.
Oh, she's beyond the applied mathematics. She could teach that. That part she did.
That's awesome. That is great.
She did astrophysics in her high school and aced the class and doesn't like it. I didn't understand her. You know, how do you do something you don't like and make A's? I don't understand it. So
it's boring to you.
Well, for me, it's boring. I couldn't do it because to me, it's too much brain work.
Do you still perform, Debbie, or you don't do that anymore?
I haven't performed since I quit working and Izzy wanted me home. That's quite honest.
Where is Dana still in the chat? Dana should come on the panel. You two should.
I haven't seen Dana say anything in a little bit.
She does singing on Twitch.
Can you guys hear this?
No.
Before Debbie gets started, guys, I'm going to jump off here.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'll still be in chat, but I'm going to jump off here.
Yeah.
See you,
Yeah,
Tim.
good
Have a
seeing you,
good
bro.
day.
Thanks for
guys
jumping
couldn't hear
on.
that?
Dana just said hello. Hey,
Hey,
Dana, you can sing a Patsy Cline song here.
Take care,
Okay,
Tim. Good seeing you,
question.
brother.
You got it. You guys didn't hear that. Am I right?
Could not hear
No,
that.
we can't hear it.
No.
Oh, why
Just sing
not?
it, Debbie. Just
Well,
sing
that
it.
was
Let's hear
an
it.
Eagle song or a CCR song. Okay, you want me to sing a
Yeah,
cappella?
just a little sample.
Okay, here's some Patsy.
All right, full screen.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely, and I'm not warmed up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue. Yeah.
And then there's another song I like that is CCR, and it's 737 coming out of the sky. Won't you take me down to the right? I want to move. And it goes on.
There you go. All
Yeah.
right.
Right on.
Okay, that's all you guys get.
That's awesome.
Well, see, you guys should form the
I may be cheap, but I ain't free.
you.
That makes you want to go open up a beer.
You
Damn
gotta.
straight,
You have
Skippy.
a,
Make it a Coors Light, please.
you have a
That's
guitar.
one thing I miss right now with everything going on is the entertainment, you know?
You got to understand something, Gary. I'm 70 years old.
You just don't give up.
Debbie, you
got that right, James.
looking good,
I
though,
know.
Debbie.
Thank you, honey.
You got full of energy. So my dad's a musician as well, and he is tons of energy. I'm telling you, this guy will run circles around me.
Yeah.
You should see me when I get up at a karaoke bar. No makeup on, hair kind of there, and I walk in junky old lady clothes, and my husband will be with me, and we'll both sit down. We both got gray hair. We'll sit down. There's all these kids in this karaoke place, okay? I know what version I do the best. I know what CDG it's on. So I'll go up and I'll just put the slip down in front of the KJ, which is a karaoke jock, and I'll tell him, I want to do this song. He goes, are you sure? I said, please. I said, my husband really wants me to, and it's our anniversary. And so when I get up there, I'm tapping the mic and I'm going, test, test, like that. And the guy is going, oh, crap. Then he hits traveling band, okay, CCR. I turn around and I turn loose, and the poor guy's mouth that hits the floor, and everybody's standing up clapping. I'm going, head damn straight, this old lady still got it.
And Dana said, beautiful, Debbie.
Thank you, Dana. I want to hear you too, baby girl. And that's just what I had off in my head.
Dana's got a pretty voice too.
You know what happened on our honeymoon? We got married in 2001. We went to Branson. There was this gal walking around Charlie's Steakhouse with a microphone, and she was singing Patsy Cline. I know Patsy. I did. I don't so much anymore because it's been so long, but I knew Patsy Cline inside, outside, and sideways and every other way. I could do every nuance there was. This lady walks up to me. Now, I got to tell you, I had just driven in the car for 12 hours. I did not look good. I wanted to get dinner, go to our motel room, take a shower, and go to sleep. We were pooped, okay? She walks up and sticks this freaking microphone in my face. I was so angry that she did that I said, I'm going to show you. I turned around and I took the mic and I said, thank you. And I finished her complete Patsy Cline song. I got a standing ovation and I handed her back the mic. I said, don't do that to people you don't know. It never pays.
yeah. I'm trying to finish your set. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I told her, do you want me to do another one? She said, no. It was great. My husband just was beaming, because we had just got married. That was our only weekend off. And I was having a ball. I made good money doing karaoke, better than a band would make.
Yeah, bluegrass.
So how long have you been playing?
I've been a singer since 71. I used to be with a couple country bands. And then I went on my own. I went to Vegas with some friends. I was approached by the Jordanaires after I had approached them first. And I got the Jordanaires. Ray Walker is an ass. Okay. I do not like being treated like I am a subhuman ever. And that's before I had gray hair. He was just rude. Okay. And so when I got up and sang in the lounge and he came in and gushed all over me, I told him, you had your shot. He goes, you don't understand. We're willing to give you a job. I said, well, how nice. What are you going to pay me? He said, we'll give you $5,000 a week, but you have to pay your own expenses. I said, are you out of your freaking mind? I said, one dress is $1,000. I know what stuff costs, and I'm not about to pay for my own costumes and all my expenses. That's not happening. That's not enough money. And I walked away. And his mouth fell open. He goes, she really does know what she's talking about. So, you know, and the only other real offer I ever had was from Bobby Bear. He heard me sing in a nightclub with the band. He came up and handed me his card because he had highlighted that night at a county fair, and the drummer and my friend were best friends. And so we went to see the drummer. I knew that Bobby Bear was going to be there, but I didn't care. I'm not a star chaser, guys. It's just they're nobody different than what you and I are. Just people make a lot of money more than we do. So I went there with her, and when he came into the bar after the fact, he came up, handed me his business card, and said, "If you would like to get in the business, you call me." Well, needless to say, I'm thinking, yeah, he's just hitting on me. Well, come to find out, he's one of the only ones in the business that doesn't hit on women, which is good, and he doesn't hit on men either. So I just turned down a perfectly good deal. But you know what? There's no money in that. And you're limited to your time. You can only do it for a few years. Hey, Aaron.
Larry, the cherry picker's in the chat. Hi, cherry picker. She needs a rich.
Okay.
That's awesome, Debbie.
Thank you.
Can you play any instruments? Guitar?
I used to play keyboard. I could play honky tonk keyboard by ear until 2018. And this is not something that I'm bragging about or crying about, because Debbie don't do tears, okay? Debbie does sales, but Debbie don't do tears. Debbie died in April of 2018. I flatlined. I had a hyponatremic seizure. That means I was low on sodium. And part of my memory is gone. Part of it is playing piano. I can't do it anymore. I have to learn to read all over again. I used to sit down and play by ear. Wonderful. I could play old jazz, new jazz, all kinds of stuff. Can't do it anymore. I've tried. But you know what? If that's all I've lost, I'm a heck of a good thing here. I don't care.
No, you're amazing. That's
Thank
crazy.
you.
Bluegrass said he lives like 45 minutes from Branson. He's do you know Bluegrass Picker? Anthony?
No, I don't know him. I've seen him.
Okay. Yeah, he's a guitar picker, singer. Maybe you guys should
No, I don't want to get into that anymore, James. I'm done with it. I can do it. I just don't choose to. And Bluegrass Picker, do you know where Charlie's Steakhouse is?
And Debbie, if you type something in the chat, I can give you a wrench.
Aw, how sweet of you, Larry. Let me type something in chat here. Just a minute. I got to find it first. Okay, there we are. I am typing, in chat. Oh, chatty. Sorry about that.
Well, what was the condition you said you had where it was the low sodium?
I'm a gastric bypass survivor. I got up to almost 300 pounds. I lost all the weight, which was fine. I'm a little chunky still, but not fat. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's kind of cool about it is that now I have no problem controlling that so much as now I have to watch my nutrition. Once you have an absolute R&Y gastric bypass, you end up with a malnutrition problem. So if anybody's contemplating that to lose weight, don't do it. Because now I have to get rid of the headache, I have to take 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol and suck on the tablets. They have got to dissolve in my mouth for them to be able to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Dissolved and absorbed. Because what happens is when you have gastric bypass, you lose an intrinsic factor. Let me explain intrinsic factor. We're going to have a science class, y'all. Okay, here is a molecule, and don't get nasty with me, okay? That's the molecule. This is the nutrition. If the nutrition can't get into the molecule, it goes by the wayside, okay? Right. That's what happened. So now my nutrition is sucky. I have to be very careful of my nutrition.
So your body wouldn't absorb any food, any nutrients. Okay.
No nutrients and vitamins. They don't work either. You have to really be careful. So what had happened that night is I'd gotten sick, and I was sick for about 6 hours, regurgitating my life. And what happened is that I lost all my electrolytes. Bob got me to the hospital at 6:30 in the morning. They admitted me by 7:30. I was on an IV. And what had happened is at 1 o'clock that next afternoon, I got up to go to the little girl's room with the nurse helping me, and I seized. I actually had a seizure, and I collapsed right on the floor with 2 ER attendants in there, thank you God, and they started CPR. I couldn't do paddles, guys. I didn't have any electrolytes to carry the signal.
Yeah.
So it was the best day of my life. Those guys were there.
I'm maybe we can talk about it later because it's probably boring to everybody else. But I'm curious about the after effects now with the memory loss. That I'm curious about.
What happened was I went into a coma, and part of after the fact, it was mentally induced, I believe. I don't know, but they just told my husband I was in a coma after he told them I died. On his way to pick our daughter up, he told them, by the way, your wife just died. Buttholes. Anyway, and then when he got back, they said, oh, well, we brought her back. She's up in ICU. And they told him then it's going to be a couple days. And if she comes out of this and she's not drooling, we might have a chance. Otherwise, she could be completely gone.
Now, how long were you in the coma?
I was in a coma for almost 3 days full.
Okay.
Wow.
And now, did they measure the loss of memory?
They didn't find any brain damage. They just said that I will have bouts of not having my memory.
Okay, now
my past, not my future, but my past.
Right. So you said you had to learn to read again?
No, I can read. I can write. I didn't know what year it was when I came out. I still thought it was 2016 and that I was going to vote for Trump.
Okay, so you lost 2 years.
Yeah, I lost 2 years in that time value. However,
you remembered things in that time.
Right. I don't remember some of the stuff my daughter tells me. My older daughter, who is 45, she would tell me things like, Mom, you did this, you did this. I said, no, I didn't. And then behind her back, I have to go talk to my ex-husband and he'll say, yeah, you did it, or no, you didn't do it. And we're good friends. So that's kind of a blessing. But my husband will tell me, I think you need to think about that again because you don't know, da-da-da-da-da-da. Salt, salt. Gatorade can help, but I'll tell you something, guys. Anytime your electrolytes go down, take a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of sugar, mix it up in about 4 ounces of water, and gack that sucker down. That's the quick way to get back in your system. Yep.
Honey or sugar, yeah. You have to have.
I would use sugar in a heartbeat because it's quicker. It absorbs quicker. At least in my system, it does. And I work very closely with my doctor, and she's got me on a testing program. Anytime I feel like I might have a problem, I can go get my blood tested and find out where my sodium is at. I'm keeping my sodium went down to 112, guys. 112 is not good. 112 is dead.
Yeah.
Minimum is 136. Wow. I keep my sodium now at 140. I'm a happy girl. My doctor told me, you're the only one.
The good news is that you're still here and you're looking good and you sing awesome.
Yeah.
Some of the things that went by, Bluegrass was saying, yes, he had been to that place once, he believes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. There's a blonde chick there doing Patsy Cline, Gary. Or Picker. Bluegrass Picker, yeah. There was a blonde gal there doing Patsy Cline reviews. She's even had CDs for sale that she'd made herself and not paying any freaking copyrights on them. I don't know how the heck she did that. I just don't know. But she was doing it in Branson. And Bob and I even said, whoa, we bought her CD, I think, but only because I wanted to see if she was any good. And quite honestly, I'm not trying to sound like a braggart. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bluegrass Picker. He says that even too much water can lower your sodium. We were trained when I got through with the training on the RNY. You got to drink at least 90 ounces of water a day because that's what it's going to take to keep you alive. Well, The water wasn't overdone. It was just I didn't have enough sodium in my system because I had gotten sick to my stomach. And for 6 hours of that, I was then projectile vomiting. There's just no way I would have any electrolytes. My husband was forewarned of that. He knew to get me to the hospital. So that was good. I don't remember the hospital. I don't remember the ambulance ride. I don't remember getting checked. I don't remember anything except for waking up and going, what are all these tubes doing in me?
Wow.
Now, have you been able
to open the water and drink it?
I'm sorry. One of you go at a time, please.
Gary, go ahead.
You just made me open a water and drink it. That's why.
I have a 0 water cup. It says 0, but I use 0 water too. Yeah, I drink water all the time. It's only I can't drink hard liquor very often because a shot and I'm buzzed. I'm the cheapest drunk you'll probably ever meet. And I love beer, but it don't like me. Beer will lower your sodium level. I found that out from my doctor. She said, if you're going to drink hard liquor, don't drink beer because beer will lower your sodium. Thank you very much. Okay.
You got to try some Fireball. Have you ever had Fireball?
I hate that stuff.
What?
Yes. And there's one called Fire. There's one called Ice. Have you had it? The blue one?
No, I haven't.
The Fire one, I don't know if it's the same as you're
talking about the same one. It tastes like those
cinnamons.
Those Fireball candies. Yeah, like cinnamon.
There's one that's red, and it goes from hot fire to cool mint in your mouth. And then there's one that's called Ice. It starts out like a mint, cream de mint. And then after you take it down, it starts to get hotter and hotter and hotter. No, I don't drink liqueurs. If I'm going to drink for a reason, it's going to be vodka because I know
it's stuff it's clear. It's made from potatoes and it's yummy.
That's vodka.
Yeah,
I like vodka.
None of this foo-foo shit.
No, I can't drink whiskey because when I was a young child, my stepfather / father, whatever you want to call him, because we don't speak because he's now dead, thank God. I'm sorry to say that. God forgive me for that. But anyway, he, at his father's house, gave me a Coke and whiskey, and I thought it was just Coke as a child. And I went to drink it down, and oh crap, it wasn't Coke. I went in and got sick again. I can't stand the taste of whiskey, so I thank him for that. I can drink brandy if I'm sipping it with coffee, or I can drink a straight vodka up. It's just got to have it that way.
With your memory, have you regained any of the lost memory? Or like some of the stories that you had, your husband said, yeah, you need to think about that. It did happen. Did you kind of like, now I remember bits and pieces, or no?
No, it's totally gone and erased. Like it's not there. But yet I can remember things that happened to me when I was 4 years of age.
Now, what do the doctors say? Do they say it's erased, or is it just misfiled?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, James, I think it's been erased because there are just certain things I can't do. For example, I can't get up to the keyboard and play what I used to play. And I was committed to memory.
Now when you're playing piano, it was almost like rote memorization, and your fingers know exactly what to do.
I could sit there and talk and play Alley Cat and do it honky tonk style and not have to think about what I was doing. Now I can get to a certain point and then it goes blank. It's like if you have a computer disk that's been partially erased.
When you speak, do you have to rethink what you're going to say before you say it? I
should, but I don't.
No, I'm curious if you have to. Okay.
No, I've got my speeches down. I mean, the way my vocals are down.
Parts of the brain that affects the areas. So.
Well, the thing is that if I go to sing a song now, I best have the song in front of me so I can see the words. Because all of the memory of the words, most of them are gone.
Okay.
And I used to have over 500 songs I knew by heart. Can't do that anymore.
And that was long-term memory.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Now that's only songs. Mm-hmm. What about books that you read way back? When you were
I can honestly tell you the only book books that I have read that I can remember, and I've got a whole library, are Harry Potter stories. That's it. The rest of them I don't remember.
Mathematics. Do you remember how to add and
Oh, I can
subtract?
add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and do fractions and decimals, and that's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I never took up algebra. That was just not something in my life.
You learned that when you were in elementary school, so that's long term.
I gotta run. Guys. Sorry to cut you off, James.
Thanks, Westside Gary.
Yeah,
I'll come on and say hi to you real quick. But great job singing. Wow.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate that.
That was impressive. That was really good. Good job.
Oh gosh, I'm going to have a private
guys
concert.
around.
I'm going to have a private concert. You're coming.
All right, I'll be there.
Got it. Okay, we'll see you
All
later,
right,
guys.
take care.
Have a great night.
Bye.
You too, buddy.
See, and yeah, it's probably boring to other people, but I am fascinated with the brain and how it works and how it doesn't work and
The
why.
only thing I can tell you, James, is that what really bothers me is I didn't have any out-of-body experiences. I don't remember going to La La Land or any of that. I don't remember anything. Anything. I just remember waking up intubated, and that was it.
And, well, yeah, with comas, there's a correlation between that and memory loss. But I'm curious about the fact that you have 2 years that you lost numerically in your mind, but you remember bits and pieces in between there.
Yeah.
Now you forgot all the songs you learned, but you still remember how to do math. And yeah, I'm just
it's weird. And I'll tell you what's really weird about it. I still have my intonations when it comes to Patsy Cline. If I sit down and if I were to rehearse 5 or 6 songs, I would have them back down like they're supposed to be. But to just get up and sing them right now, it ain't going to happen.
well. Now that's how you file. That's how your brain. That's how you file in your brain.
Yeah.
And the way you learn to sing, that won't change. But
No. And the way I learned to sing was to sing along with the record until I couldn't tell myself from the record. That's how I learned.
Memorizing the lyrics is you remember it's the same way as you used to, but you've just lost those other ones and I don't think you've lost them. I think they're misfiled.
That could be. What do you do, James, for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
What do I do?
Is it just resell?
I don't resell anymore. I used to, but now I do private.
What did you do to your fingers? Put them where they didn't belong? Your fingers are all bandaged, honey. What happened?
I'll tell you, Larry may mute me.
No, but just come on, James. Just be smart with this one.
Okay.
Don't get stupid on this one.
Oh, now it's okay.
It's a rare disease called Berger's disease. It's called, caused by smoking cigarettes where it blows up my veins. And so amputation is for pain relief.
Do you not do that?
No, you should. Well, it's already done. It's already started.
Yeah.
You need to quit smoking. My mother died of lung cancer.
Oh, I don't
I've
have
never
lung cancer.
smoked.
I have no emphysema. I have no other diseases. I'm in perfect health except for this rare disease.
Well, and what did the doctor tell you to do, babe guy?
Stop smoking. You'll get better. I said, no, I won't. Stop. So, yeah.
I'm a mom. It's what I do. I tell everybody what to do because that's just what I do.
I was a paralegal. I was an accountant. I was CFO. I was a corporate VP. I was a private investigator.
I've done the private investigating thing. I even had a license up in Washington State.
I had my own business in San Francisco Bay Area for about 10 years.
Wow, that would have been fun. I've got an uncle who's now in his 80s that worked for the CIA and the FBI and then went to a private consultor with the DEA. That's what he said. I don't buy it. But anyway, he's a wonderful man. He is brilliant. One credit from getting his law degree.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, usually I'll let James tell his BS story with his fingers, but you were just too nice of a lady. I couldn't let him do it.
Yeah.
Hey, if he'd have told me something, Larry, I've been around enough to know how to handle myself.
Yeah,
I'm a tough cookie on it.
I was going to write a
look
book
sweet,
and
but I'm
make a film about this, but yeah, he shoots down my ideas. My dreams have
Aw,
got to hell.
here, honey, here's my shoulder. Come cry.
Yeah, Dad, Debbie, you
I
need
like
to
you. You're a
find.
smart ass, just like me. I like you.
Good
But
thing you like me. I hate to
yeah,
have
the last
you
thing I did was a butcher. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dana. I am going to look you up, baby girl.
Yeah.
Simply Dana. I think that is so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, she sings on Twitch and she looks up people and she sings duets with them and
Yeah. So in
We
March,
need to do something like
I
that.
had this, my foot amputated.
Aw,
So
that's got to be hard to deal with. You don't have diabetes or anything?
no.
No. It
It's
was
all from smoking.
yes. I have no more veins from just above my knees, about on my thighs, down. So,
Did they get clogged or did they just shrivel up? What happened?
they don't know. It's too rare for them to actually know. They just know whoever has this has smoked, and so they believe the nicotine gets in your veins and your veins explode. So,
Oh, wow.
they are doing research in Asia and Ireland and England where they're regrowing veins and putting them back in your body, but they still explode. It doesn't stop. So,
Oh.
and I've done more research and with the smoking, it's already started the disease, so it doesn't stop now, no matter what.
Oh, wow.
So, but I'm going forward. I get my prosthetic next month.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm giving myself 2 days to learn to walk, and then I'm going traveling and get used to that leg. Then I'm graduate to an articulating leg, and then go hiking again.
Hiking. No, thank you. I'm too old for that stuff.
Bullshit. There's no.
Oh,
such
no. I've got a problem with high blood pressure on top of everything else.
Well, crawl. You don't have to go miles and miles. You can go feet, 100-foot hiking.
I have been diagnosed as an addictive personality.
No.
If I go to do something, I go 110 times fast.
Yeah.
And I can't do it anymore. And that's part of my problem. If I vacuum the floors in our house, we don't have that big of a house.
But
all of a sudden, I'm sweating.
Everything. You got to do everything. Yes, I know.
Well, when I do anything, I end up just drenched because I have to sit down. I'm sweating profusely. I've had my heart checked. They first thought I had a congestive heart problem. And my doctor says, no, they overfilled you with fluids in the operating room when you broke your arm. I went and I was cleaning carpets and I slipped and fell in the master bath, hit my arm right here where the metal thing is on the door. I broke both bones. I was laid up for a freaking year almost.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, I'm Brad. Nice to meet you, Brad.
I'm not Brad, but hi, Brad anyway. I'm Debbie Does Sales, and anybody gives me a bad time about that, I'm going to change my name. I swear.
Okay. Bird.
Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Say hi to Larry. Can you say hi?
Hi, Ruby. Ruby, how you doing, Ruby? Yeah, speak. Say, can you say hello?
Oh.
Hello, Ruby.
Hi.
Hello,
Ruby.
hi. Say hi. Hello.
Oh, good girl. You're talking.
Wow. Hi, Ruby.
Oh, thanks, Bird. You're not going to want to know what she just did on my keyboard.
Well, at least it wasn't on top of your head.
Wow. Okay.
She was chirping, telling you, "Hey, I gotta go. Number two."
Oh, okay.
Did that, and the key she hit on, I had to hit the R, which took me to reload. It's almost like she knew what she was doing, you little snot.
I believe that's what it is, Susie. Hi, Susie. How you been?
Okay.
Okay, I'm back again. Try it again. Well, y'all, I should probably let you go Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Brad.
I was gonna slowly work on wrapping this up for the night anyway. And this is my second time doing a live today, so.
Wow. Well, thank you very much for the fun, guys. I do appreciate it.
Well, thank
And
you
now
for coming on. We enjoyed learning about Ruby there. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And I learned more about brain. I love the brain. Yes.
Well, I'm glad. And anytime you want to talk about that, just I'm on Facebook, and I'm the one with a bird on my head.
Yeah.
In case anybody didn't know, I'm Debbie Childers on Facebook. I
Yeah.
have a bird on my head. You can't miss me. I'm the only one with a bird on her head.
When after Larry does the end, maybe tomorrow, comment on this video and put your link so people can find you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not hard.
They can
It's
subscribe.
yeah. Well, it's debbiedoessales@gmail.com is my email address. That's why I have it up there. Also, I am Debbie Does Sales on YouTube, so it's pretty easy to find me.
Yeah, because I do a part 2 show after Victoria's morning show, so that lasts till whenever.
Yeah.
Well, I have an auction tomorrow night or Wednesday night with Paul Antonelli. And then
Okay.
Thursday, I've got an auction. I believe it's with Cajun and with Queen Cleopatra. And I don't know that I'm going to do any of my own auctions for a little while yet. I'm just going to be sticking around with those guys for a while because it's a lot less stress for me. And I'm learning that stress is not always the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I've learned.
Okay, people, I think we're going to wrap this up for tonight. And thank you all for coming.
Time out. Who's Nate DZ?
Don't
Doesn't
know.
matter. I've already removed him and kicked him. And
Thank you. That was rude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you get trolls that come in. That's why I give a lot of people wrenches. They can remove people like that.
Yeah. Susie, yes, she is a green chit conure. Susie asked what kind of bird. Okay, now you can do your thing, Larry. I'm sorry. I saw that and I went, dang.
And
I saw that and I went straight and took care of it. And Dan also helped out. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody in the chat. This was a very interesting show tonight. We learned about Ruby. That was awesome.
And then how I've got half a brain left.
That's your new nickname, half brain.
Give yourself a thumbs up there, and we will catch everybody tomorrow on Victoria's morning show. And I had the part 2 afterwards. So everybody have yourself a fantastic night and see you tomorrow.
Good night, you guys. It's been fun. Thank you.
Get the